Take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they won their last contest. That game against the Hawks.
Put on like 30 seconds. I don't know.
What really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
Yeah, terrific performance. Really synced on both sides of the ball.
Well, particularly on offense, they mixed things up rather well. They scored on all three levels.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Gordon out there with Collins. Then it's Exum. Then there's Valentine. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Banked in off the glass. Whiteside's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat. Tonight, two teams that like to score out of half-court sets. And Brent, on that subject, we often talk about the playoffs coming down to great half-court execution. Why do you think that is?
It comes down to preparation, Kevin. You watch so much film. You have several days to prepare for a team that you saw, more than likely 3 or 4 times during the season. And then all of a sudden they're in front of you. As the series goes on, it starts to become less and less about turnovers and missed shots. There's a lot of predictability once you get into the playoffs, and it's about who can make the fewest mistakes. They're normally going to win the series.
That's a great answer. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Out to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Clock at 6. Feeds to Morris. Over Gordon. Morris, no good. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Indiana called for the foul.
You watch the Heat play, you watch their young athletes, and you think about the conditioning of all of their players. Allegedly, they have one of the toughest practice regimens in the league. I don't think guys get too fired up about their training camps, but certainly pays off throughout the course of the season.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And for the Heat, Brent, as bad as the workouts might be, the payoff is there.
Yeah, it's always amazing how many former Heat players talk about going down there and getting ground down. And if you're getting ground down in just a workout, what the heck are the practices like? So this is not a franchise or a team that's for everybody in the league, but that's what the Heat do. They sift through those kind of guys and then find out what Miami Heat players are out there and available, and then they bring those guys in.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, offense sputtering just a bit here, 1 for 4 in the game.
Count the basket.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, it's a good time
Actually,
to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants
when
to
you
give
get a break.
other guys a breather right now.
Pacers trail by 7.
Put it back in the bag.
Outside, Levine. The drive by Kanter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Great body control for the big man. You love how Kanter can take the hit and still score.
Right side, a screen. Pass to Valentine. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Levine. Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Exum kicks to Whiteside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket. There are very few people in the league that put the type of fear in a shooter, especially when they draw close to the rim, like Hassan Whiteside. Gets to so many shots with his height, uses both
Collins.
shots, and he changes countless attempts around the rim.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brown outside. Pass to Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Collins. Nice shot by Yabusele. And with Whiteside, certainly one of the preeminent shot blockers in the NBA, Brent does so without selling out for shots, too.
You think about a great shot blocker and maybe a guy that he's talked to a lot in Alonzo Mourning. Whiteside does a good job of staying down and waiting until the offensive player gets off his feet or releases the ball so that he can get up there and swat it away.
Yabusele can't hit.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
And the basket by Gordon.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Morris a screen. Levine kicks to Cantor. He dishes it to Morris. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And of course, in 2015, Cantor signed that enormous max contract, 4 years and $70 million. I think a lot of that investment is in his improvement in his outside shooting.
And Miami making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. The Heat leading by 6. Now here's Exum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot by Collins, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Levine passes to Yabusele. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Exum dishes to Whiteside. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gordon's got 7 points.
And a cued in Hassan Whiteside on that play. Great at playing within the offense and then spotting the open man.
Shoots a 3. Can't hit that one. And the Heat going the other way now.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
It's tipped. One-on-one here. Shoots from 12. Levine can't hit. The Heat leading by 8. Stevenson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Gordon with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Levine kicks to Morris. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Here's Collins. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
4 more games, and I get Richardson back.
That's been the recipe for success.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Brent, all things being equal, do you like the idea of sending everyone to the defensive glass to avoid giving away second chance points, or do you like leaking a guy or 2 out in transition, hoping for the best?
I don't think the leak out is a good idea at all, Kevin. You got to have 5 guys attentive to any possession. Most coaches in the NBA will tell you that a possession is not a stop until you collect the defensive rebound.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Exum passes to Whiteside, and they double up Whiteside. Back to Exum. Stevenson with a clean look from outside, off the mark. Oladipo outside. Beasley with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. There's the pass to Hopkins. Beasley with the screen on Stevenson. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and that one is good by Beasley.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Dishes it to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Oladipo outside. Over to the wing. Here's Anderson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now just a 5-point Heat lead. Gordon a screen. Here's Harkless. And again, it's the Heat missing. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beasley sets a screen for Oladipo. Anderson the screen. Here's Hopkins. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man.
Gordon a screen. Harkless on the wing. Stevenson outside. Harkless with it. He's against Anderson. And Harkless slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Passes to Hopkins. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Beasley. And Harkless pulls it down.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Whiteside kicks to Gordon. In the corner, it's Stevenson. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Harkless, no good. Pacers trail by 4. They double him with Stevenson. Indiana moving it around. Oladipo goes in. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo against Stevenson. Kicks it to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Oladipo dishes to Beasley. There's the pick. Beasley the screen. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here's Exum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's Gordon from outside. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Oladipo against Stevenson. Stolen by Gordon. Whiteside, the pass to Harkless. Over Anderson. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We'll return shortly. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
You just start to want.
Pacers trailed by 4. On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Mo Harkless. Valentine out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Collins in at the power forward. Back to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. Here's Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers. A former Sixth Man of the Year in 2015, Lou Williams can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter. He uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The shot by Collins, no good. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Knox. Now here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. It's Beasley on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. The offensive rebound. Now the pass to Knox. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Here's Valentine. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shake and Bake passes to Robinson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oladipo's running.
Yeah, Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now the feed to Harkless. Shoots over Zubac. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Oladipo, good.
Oladipo constantly looking to score. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he's ready to pull.
There's a screen by Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Collins against Beasley. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Nice work there coming off the screen. That's now 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And we've seen coaches that yell. We've seen some that show no emotion and everything in between. In your opinion, what's the perfect mental makeup for an NBA coach?
I don't think, Kevin, there's any exact science to what coaching can be. And I think the best coaches just have an innate ability to know when to push buttons, how to push buttons, and to do it on an individual level. There are many times that a coach can make the biggest impact with his player, Kevin, taking him aside and having conversations rather than doing everything in front of the team. And I think the best coaches have a pulse of each player on their team and take the time to go and do that.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. And Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Brown kicks to Cantor. Back to Brown. And Robinson comes to help. The dish now to Cantor. Here's Knox. And that one is hammered home.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
There's a screen by Robinson. Collins. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this
Fucking
is a terrible
drought
start
is
for him, and it has
retarded,
to be
man.
weighing on him.
Morris with the screen for Levine. Morris a screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Levine, here we go. Passes it to Knox. Brown outside. In the corner, it's Morris. Goes up the baseline. And the shot falls short this time. Pass to Shaken. Back to Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for money. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Robinson. Harkless comes in for Collins. And
I
Stevenson's
really
checked
can't
in
make
for
no
Denzel
threes this game.
Valentine.
This shit.
And it's Exum
Oh.
in for Shake and Bake. Brown the pass to Yabusele. The kick out to Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Yabusele. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat trailed by 6. Here's Harkless. Off target with his 3.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Levine with it. Now defended by Exum. Morris kicks to Cantor. Stolen by Cantor. There's the pass to Yabusele. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Harkless. Back to Gordon. Stevenson dishes to Whiteside. It's stolen by Brown. Morris outside. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Yabusele. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just not his night so far, guys.
Feeds it to Harkless. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Yabusele. Stolen by Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Miami, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
The Pacers making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open three for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Exum, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 4 to shoot. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Stevenson against Levine. Stevenson kicks to Collins. Here's Exum, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Anderson a screen on Stevenson. Anderson the screen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Yabusele passes to Hopkins. 5 on the clock. Levine with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Heat also changing it up. Gordon comes in for Harkless. And it's Valentine in for Lance Stevenson. Right side a screen. Dishes it to Valentine. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Yabusele. He kicks to Brown. Stolen by Gordon. In transition, here comes Miami. To the left side wing. Now here's Whiteside. He's guarded closely. A nice shot by Exum.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oladipo goes in. And finished off by Anderson.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
To the inside. Stolen by Exum. That's tipped. Valentine dishes to Exum. Outside Gordon. Back to Exum. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Miami trailer. And here's Exum. He has 6. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Collins. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Exum with 1 on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Exum hits them both. Williams. He can't get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Miami ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Indiana trailing here. Zach LaVine is out there with Brown. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got the first field goal of the second half for the Pacers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Exum. From deep. The rebound by Yabusele. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. LaVine kicks to Brown. Stolen by Exum. Gordon inside. He's against Morris. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brown outside. There's a screen by Kanter. LaVine kicks to Morris. Indiana moving the ball around. Stolen by Exum. In the corner, it's Gordon. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Stolen by Exum. Kicks it to Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. No good on that one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them. And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
On the wing, Brown. Over Gordon. No good off the front iron.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in. Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
And Indiana shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Bean passes to Kanter. Morris outside. Kanter with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Collins. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Valentine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
The feed to Exum. Gordon for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Morris against Gordon. Back to Levine. Shot to stop the drought. And stolen by Whiteside. Gordon goes in to the middle. Collins, good. Collins has got 8.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Outside, Levine. There's a screen by Cantor. Again, Levine missing.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Pacers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Pacers trailed by 6. Brown outside. The dish to Cantor. Back to Brown. A 3 from Morris. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the pass to Exum. He feeds it to Collins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Levine dishes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Miami.
What?
And Brown drops
All
them
right,
both.
get him out.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Here's Exum, and he banks in the layup. Exum's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Levine, here we go. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Zubac is checked in for Enes Kanter. Victor Oladipo comes in for Brown. And it's Williams in for Zach Levine.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Stolen by Exum. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Whiteside kicks to Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Just the height of Whiteside coming into play there, easily seeing over the top of any defender so he could set up his teammate.
And Oladipo, here we go. And good that time. He's got 10.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now Exum, 10 points for him. And here is Valentine. From downtown, that shot off. Nice D from Oladipo. Outside Williams. Passes it to Oladipo. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Valentine. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Valentine's got his second bucket of the game to go. Oladipo outside. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Out to the wing. And stolen by Williams. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Oladipo.
I love the burst of speed turbo button there from Oladipo. He can blow right past you.
Right side a screen. There's the 3. The shot by Valentine, no good. Oladipo outside. Feeds to Beasley. Morris passes to Beasley. And Exum comes to help. And that one is good by Beasley. And the Heat call time here.
When you watch Oladipo, you just like his explosiveness. Every moment he can come out there, he's got some room to get to it. He could take off on you and make something extremely exciting and athletic happen. He streamlined his game a little bit, so when he's not playing in a hesitant mode, he becomes that much more impactful.
Brent Oladipo, as you said, can just be a ball of energy out there on the floor.
I like the fact that Oladipo is honing in on his skilled shots. Still trying to figure out exactly what he does well, but he can't be passive. He's got to be aggressive. When he makes those kind of decisive plays, it ends up helping him and his teammates more often.
And Indiana making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Then for the Heat, Gordon comes in for Collins. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Williams pitch to Oladipo. Deflects the pass. Beasley dishes to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Exum kicks to Harkless.